Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 8 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab, scroll down to grade 8 math, and then click on all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We can start with the chapter ratio, rates, and proportions. The lessons we're going to cover today are equivalent ratios, word problems, compare ratios, word problems, and unit rates. Let's just start with the lesson equivalent ratios. Are these ratios equivalent? 2:1 and 18:9. That is 2/1 and 18/9, right? So 2/1 is equal to 18/9. Just cross multiply. 2 times 9 equals 1 times 18. 2 times 9 is 18 and 18 times 1 is 18. 18 times 1 is 18. So 18 equal to 18, both sides are exactly equal. Are these ratios equivalent? 2:3 and 16:15. So 2/3 equals 16:15. You have to do 15 times 2 equals 16 times 3. 15 times 2 is 30. 16 times 3 is 48. So both sides are exactly not equal, right? So the correct option is no. The correct option is no, they are not equal. 3 by 5 and 12 by 10. 3 by 5 equals 12 over 10. 3 times 10 and 12 times 5. 3 times 10 is 30 and 12 times 5 is 60. False it is. Option number 2 is the correct option. No. Are these ratios equivalent 5 by 1 and 20 over 5? 5 over 1 equals 20 over 5. 5 times 5 is 25 and 20 times 1 is 20. They are not equal. So the correct option is no. The correct option is no, they are not equal. Four by 3 and 12 by 20. 20 by 12. So just cross multiply and see if the ratios are equivalent. 4 over 3 equals 20 over 12. So 12 times 4 is 88 and 12 times 3 is 60. So no, they are not equal. The correct option is no. The correct option is no. One to 4 and 5 to 20. 1 over 4 to 5 over 20. 20 times 1 is 20, 5 times 4 is 20. So the correct option is equal. Option number 1 is the correct option, yes. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. Equivalent ratios word problems. Are these ratios equivalent? 13 staff members to 9 campers. and 23 to 29. That is 13 by 9 and 23 by 29. So let's just do cross multiply. 13 times 29 is not equal to 9 times 23. Let's just start with the test questions. Are these ratios equivalent? 3 words every 20 hours, 6 words every 40 hours. 3 over 20 equals 6 over 40. 6 times 26 times 2 is 12, and 3 times 40 is 120. Both sides are exactly equal, so the correct option is yes. Are these ratios equivalent? 30 teachers to 3 students and 17 teachers to 1. That is 30 to 3 and 17 to 1. 30 times 1 is 30 and 17 times 3 is 51. So they are not equal. The correct option is no, they are not equal. Four to two visitors and 14 to 4 is 28. 14 times 2 is 20. The correct option is no, they are not equal. Option number 2 is the correct option. but they are equal. Ten visitors, 8 days, 15 visitors, 12 days, 10 to 8 and 15 to 12. 10 times 12 is 120 and 15 times 8 is 120. So both sides are exactly equal. So yes, they are. The ratios are equivalent. Yes, they are equivalent. £30 for 32 pounds and 35 cents to 31 pounds. 30 times 31 is equal to 35 times 32, but they are not equal. The correct option is no. The correct option is no. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is compare ratios with problems. Let's just start with the test questions. A restaurant critic reviewed restaurants in Newberry and Bloomington. In Newberry, the critic gave 14 positive reviews and 20 negative reviews, right? So that is 14 to 20 ratio. In Bloomington, 7 of the reviews were positive and 10 of the reviews were negative. In which city did the restaurant critic give a lower ratio of positive to negative reviews? Basically, you need to convert them into percentage form, right? You have to do 14 by 20, that is 0.7 times 100, so that is 70%. Same way, 7 by 10 is 0.7 times 100 is 70%. So the correct option is option number 3. Neither they are, the ratios are equivalent. The correct option is neither they are equivalent. Toad sponge recipe calls for 9 liters of lime soda and 6 liters of pineapple juice. Jared's sponge recipe required 6 liters of lemon juice and 4 liters of pineapple juice. Which recipe has a higher ratio of lemon lime soda to pineapple juice? So let's just convert them into percentage form. 9 divided by 6 is 1.5 and 1.5 times 100 is 150%. And 6 divided by 4 is also 1.150%. So neither the ratios are equivalent. The correct option is they are equivalent. Neither the ratios are equivalent. Kale and Travis are photographers who specialize in portraits. Last year, Kale photographed 14 individuals and 21 families. Travis photographed 19 individuals and 25 families, who photographed a lower ratio of individuals to families. So that is 14 to 21 and 19 to 25. So 14 to 21, that is 66%, and 19 to 25, that is 76%. The correct option is who has the lower ratio. So the Travis has the lower ratio. Option number 2 is the correct option. Kale has the lower ratio, right? Option number one is the correct option. During a road trip, Pablo stopped at two rest stops. In the parking lot of the first rest stop, he counted 42 cars and 34 trucks. At the second rest stop, he counted 46 cars to 38 trucks. Which rest stop did Pablo count a lower ratio of cars to truck? That is 120%, like 123%. And 46 over 38 is 121%. The question is, at which rest area did Pablo count a lower ratio of cars to trucks? Lower ratio. The second rest stop. Option number two is the correct option. Last month, Vincent spent 16 hours watching TV and 12 hours reading. The same month, Ronald spent 11 hours watching TV and 10 hours reading. Who had the higher ratio? So 16 divided by 12 is 133%. 11 over 10 is 110%. So who has the higher ratio? Vincent has the higher ratio. Option number one is the correct option. Vincent has the higher ratio. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is unit rates. Let's just start with the next lesson. Unit rate means the 45 liters in 3 minutes. So you need to divide 40 by 3. That is 15 liters per minute. Less questions. 32 pages in 4 days. So 32 divided by 4 is 8. The correct option is 8. 8 pages per day. Thirty-nine seats in 3 rows. How many seats per row? We need to divide 39 by 3. That equals 13 seats per row. The correct option is 13. Option number 1 is the correct option. 45 liters in 3 minutes. How many liters per minute? That is 15. Option number 3 is the correct option. 45 newspapers in 3 piles. How many newspaper per pile? That is 15 newspapers per pile. That is 11 chairs per table. Option number one is the correct option. 24 passenger on two buses. So which is the correct option? That is 12 passenger per bus. The correct option is 12. 28 kilometers into the correct option is 14. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. We are working on grade 8 math. Chapter we are working on is equivalent ratios, word problem, compare ratios, word problem, unit rates. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session. So if you need more help with any of the lessons, you can simply tutors are available there to help you, or either you can write them down in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and if you have any. No questions? Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.